Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Joining me in the studio, Wendy Holmes is here, and we are going to talk about the Jen's Friends Climb Against Cancer, the 18th annual.
Yes.
Hard to believe.
It is, but very exciting that we've continued this on in Jen Hill's name.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And how's your summer been?
Great.
Busy, probably.
Very busy. It's a big event. It takes a lot of work, but luckily we have a great board of directors who all work on this event, and 100% of their time is donated. So I really appreciate all the board of directors who've been chipping in, working hard to make this a success. And we still, after 18 years, worry about every detail coming off. I know it seems seamless when people are there, but
right.
Behind the scenes, we're all like, oh, we want this to be, a great day, and it's rain or shine, so come on out. There's donation forms online that you can raise money if you want to raise money for this event. You can bring it the day of or mail it in if you end up that you can't make it, because there are people that are really busy this time of year.
Right.
So, but it's a great event, and 100% of the money raised that day go directly to people here in the Mount Washington Valley that, with their day-to-day living expenses that are battling cancer. And
I want to talk about that. I think that's one of the things that is so amazing about Jen's Friends. And you always hear about this, you hear about different organizations, and then the overhead and blah, 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 and it's kind of like net proceeds.
Right, and then they chip away at the number. Yeah.
But that's not true with Jen's Friends. 100%
of the money. We do have some overhead expenses, but we're fortunate at this time to have a gentleman that stepped up and pays that quarterly. He pays us back for any of our expenses that we need. Utilities, we have a telephone, we have lights, rent, which is minimal, but we have to have a place secure to store our supplies.
Right.
And we have, of course, insurance and items like that, but we've been very fortunate. We have, a treasurer that works really hard to keep our expenses down. And so 100% of this money goes directly to clients.
And that's a nice thing, so when you're raising this money and everything else, that that's what's going to happen. And your expenses, they can get pretty high. And give a quick overview of what Jen's Friends does for their clients.
Currently, we're paying 11 rent or mortgages. Some people, have their own home, but while they're battling cancer, they don't have the money to pay. So that's high for what we've seen in the past.
Right.
But we pay for gas cards and groceries and utilities. Every client has different needs. So we have a great 4 or 5 people on our disbursement committee. They connect with, I believe right now we have 65 families, and they connect with somebody from that family every month to make sure their needs are being met. And we work hard to make sure that they can just concentrate on their treatments and get better.
And that's one of the amazing things. I mean, that's what Jen's Friends is all about. It's not about the medical, but it's about the life, being able to live your life. And a lot of people kind of forget that when they raise money for cancer, they raise money, which you should do, but they forget that these people still have to live their life.
Yeah, they have to get up every day.
That's where Jen's Friends comes in.
And I've had many people come up to me and thank me for working on this. And I always say, well, thank you for letting me, because it does my heart good to know that I get up every morning and these people are counting on me to work hard. And we're spending about $17,000 a month right now. And we do a lot of fundraising throughout the year. Right. This is our biggest event, but we do other ones too, because we've got to continue raising money so that we can continue this level of service that we have, and we've been very fortunate.
Right, and it's just an unbelievable program. And I've talked to people who have received funds, and they're so appreciative because they're able to, just get through their lives, and that's tough.
It is tough, and not everybody has a positive outcome, but at least the time that they had, we could take a little of the pressure off them.
Absolutely.
And their families and help them. And I've been personally affected by it, so I know when you get that phone call, you just don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
So I encourage people too. We have an application online. If they know somebody that's struggling, Some people are proud, don't want to, but apply because we want to help. That's what we're there for.
Right.
And it's all confidential. Somebody asked me a few days ago if somebody was being helped. I'm like, I'm not sure. It's all confidential. I don't know who the clients are, but I know they need us, whether they have a name or not. So.
Yeah. And I think that's just, it's one of the things that makes the Mount Washington Valley what it is. It's everybody helping each other. And what a great organization. So 18 years that this has been going on. So let's talk about the day of the hike. Because as you said, it's rain or shine.
Rain or shine.
So, and what time should people get there?
Registration starts at 8. We have volunteers coming before that so we can get all organized. And the hike starts at 10. At the top, we have, there memory markers along the way if you
yeah, we're watching some video from from previous years.
Yep, and so there's memory markers marking the trail up, and those are people who have passed away from cancer that their families or friends have bought their name markers. Those are available too.
Yeah.
You can call our phone number for that information if they want to buy one of those. And then at the top, Jeannie Limmer's dance group do an interpretive dance that's phenomenal. There's water along the way, and then once they get back down, there's entertainment. We have an MC this year that's going to keep us informed of what's going on.
Great.
Plenty of food for the hikers and volunteers. There's a raffle going on. So, but we encourage people to buy the raffle tickets in the morning before you hike because we try to get those the boards written up so people who won them can collect them before they leave, and just enjoy the day because it's a great group of people all coming together for one great purpose.
And everybody says that it's just an amazing day, both you're hiking, you're out in the mountains, but emotionally too, it's a very strong day of everybody coming together. A lot of support.
A lot of support, a lot of smiles, a few tears sometimes, but we're all there for the same reason, and it's wonderful.
Yeah. And so that's coming up on the 19th of September.
19th of September.
So just a few weeks away, actually, 3 weeks away.
Cranmore Mountain. They're great, very supportive. They're already calling us, what can we do to make this smoother? And I'm not sure what that would be because it seems to go along really well. So we're getting ready, and I'm hoping it's a beautiful day like today, but even if it isn't, we're there.
It's always fun.
It is a great day.
I think you got some camaraderie if it's raining. So
absolutely. We have tons of teams. They create their own T-shirts, but there is a commemorative T-shirt and water bottle for each hiker while the supplies last.
Yeah. And how many hikers do you expect this year?
Oh, we're hoping for 500. Sometimes there's between 400 to 500, depending on the weather and what other people have going on. So if we can get 500, or more, we're excited.
Let's aim for 1,000. Come on, we'll aim high. Come on.
All right. Yeah, we want 750.
There you go. So yeah, that's great, and it's such a great event, and like we say, the feeling of it and everything else. And we also want to remind people that if they can't partake in the hike, they can make donations. They can make donations throughout the year. There are other activities that go on and other events that go on throughout the year.
Yeah, we have a golf tournament in June. We have different other events. People are approaching us all the time to do different things for us, so that's great. And they can always mail in a general donation in somebody's memory. We try to thank everybody. That's on a volunteer basis, so it might not be as quick as some people would expect, but we do try to thank everybody because it's important to thank them for what they've done.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's worked out great for us.
Right. And so what is the website if people want to get some more information and to register?
It's www.jensfriends.org. And
that has all the information that you could possibly want.
Right. Our mission, how we help people, an application, some of our events. We're trying to get photos up there from past events so they could see what it's like. But it's a great website. So I encourage people to check it out and see what they can find on there.
Absolutely. So again, coming up on September 19th at Cranmore Mountain, the 18th annual Jen's Friends Climb Against Cancer. So everybody needs to participate in that and join in the fight.
Thank you.
We'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.